Be me. 19. Quiet nerd, spend most of my time gaming and avoiding social interaction. Have a crush on a girl from school. We're pretty good friends. One day, my stepsister, Lily, 21, visits for a weekend. We're pretty close, get along well, but she's definitely more outgoing than me. We're hanging out one night, and I'm venting to her about my crush. I'd love to ask her out, but she'll never be interested in a nerd like me. Lily laughs and says, maybe you just need to act a little more confident. You've got to sell it. I joke, yeah, sure, like I could pull off being confident enough to get her attention. Lily smirks, why don't you fake it? Pretend you've already got a girlfriend. It'll make you look more desirable. That feeling when she suggests faking a relationship to get someone's attention. I roll my eyes, but then she says, I'll even pretend to be your girlfriend. You can tell her that I'm your girlfriend. I mean, I already have a boyfriend, so it's not like it's going anywhere. At first, I think it's a crazy idea, but she insists it'll be fun and help me get the confidence boost I need. Finally agree, thinking it can't hurt. Lily smiles and tells me she will also inform her boyfriend so he doesn't flip out. Next day, I see my crush at school. Lily texts me, so how's the relationship going? I'm feeling a little weird about the whole thing, but I decide to play along. I start talking to my crush like I normally do, but this time I casually mention, yeah, I've actually got a girlfriend now. We've been together for a while. She raises an eyebrow. Oh, really? You never mentioned that before. Yeah, I like to keep things low-key, I say, trying to sound cool. Lily, ever the actor, sends me selfies of us together looking happy, all posted on social media like we're a legit couple. Tags me in all of them. My crush starts noticing, and suddenly she's talking to me more. It's working, but now I feel even worse because I'm lying. One day, my crush pulls me aside and says, so, about your girlfriend, you never mentioned her. Is she real? Panic mode engaged. I have to think fast. Well, it's complicated. She's just not into talking about it much. Crush seems to buy it. Days go by and I can feel the tension building. My crush starts asking more questions about my relationship, like how long we've been together and why I haven't introduced her. I'm stuck in this web of lies. Finally, I decide to come clean to my crush. Actually, I don't have a girlfriend. It was just a lie to get your attention. She looks at me, confused. Wait, so you've been lying about having a girlfriend this whole time? Yeah, I didn't think you'd notice me if I didn't, I admit, feeling like an idiot. She laughs, but it's not mean-spirited. Honestly, I thought it was weird that you were suddenly so good with girls. Maybe you just need to be yourself. I feel both embarrassed and relieved. Later, I thank Lily for helping me, but tell her I won't be faking relationships anymore. My face when I almost ruined my chances with a girl I liked by trying too hard. Gather around for storytime/K. Be me. Buy stink bomb to prank family. Weak sauce.wave. Get idea. Pureed shrimp, expired milk, an entire bottle of liquid ass, a can of surströmming, a bucket, and 2 weeks later, my concoction smells like the result of 2 dead fish having a scat party inside the week-old corpse of a skunk. Need surgical mask doused in peppermint oil just to make it tolerable. Go to next state over to buy the biggest firecrackers I could find. A case of 8-ounce water bottles and condoms. Down all the water bottles. Poke small holes in lids of water bottles. Pour concoction into water bottles, leaving enough room for the firecracker. Put condom over firecracker. Put condom cracker into bottle. Put fuse of firecracker through hole in lid. Fold condom over rim of bottle and put cap on so it makes a seal between the firecracker and the dead fish scat play skunk sauce. Repeat 6 times. Light fuse in driveway. Pop that MP3. Super loud but country, so nobody cares. About 5 seconds later, experience the worst smell I've ever experienced. Projectile vomit immediately. Did I just violate the Geneva Convention.png? My face when I can smell it inside my house 50 yards away. My face when 2 days later the smell is still lingering at ground zero. That sauce must have gotten in the grass. My face when I get nauseous if I try to clean it up. So what do? I'm out of peppermint oil. Be me. It's my birthday. My friends and I are sitting eating lunch and they ask what I expect for my birthday. I tell them a shitty joke about wanting to die. They laugh. Didn't realize the tard walking by. Later in the hallway, the tard puts a plastic bag around my head and starts suffocating me. Of course, students are dumbasses, so everyone just stares in awe. I'm struggling against him when he whispers in my ear, "Happy birthday." Finally, teachers come and I am freed. My face when my birthday present was suffocation. Be me. In grocery store. Hear Beethoven ringtone from behind. It's an obese teenage white girl. Ask her if it's Beethoven. No, it's an iPhone 10. My face when. Be me. Be Reddit loser. Want to make a Greentext to post to Reddit for free karma. No clue how to make Greentext. Decide to make Greentext to ask how to make Greentext. How do you make Greentext, bros? Delete System 32, then all text should be green. Be at family gathering. Family member asks what type of music I listen to. I state that I listen to video game soundtracks. Before I can specify which, my sister interrupts me and says very loudly, "Oh, so you listen to Mario?" Whole family laughs. Be me. 22. Pretty quiet guy, not much going on in my life. One day, walking through the library, trying to get some studying done. See a girl sitting at a table, reading a book. She's alone, but she looks content. Almost peaceful. That feeling when I notice her hands moving in the air. Is she signing? Watch for a second, she's using sign language, talking to herself. Or maybe to someone else. That feeling when I realize she's deaf. I feel kind of bad for staring, but I can't stop looking at her. There's something captivating about her. The way she moves so confidently despite being in a busy, noisy place. Decide to go sit nearby, pretending to study, but my focus keeps drifting to her. After a while, she looks up and catches me looking. "Sorry, I didn't mean to stare, I was just curious." She types on her phone and shows it to me. It's okay, most people stare, I don't mind. Her smile is warm, makes me feel comfortable. We start chatting, well, more like texting back and forth on our phones. I'm glad I took a basic sign language class a few years ago, but she prefers texting and it works perfectly for me. "So you're into books, huh?" "Yeah, books are my escape. I love getting lost in other worlds." That feeling when she has this soft glow about her, something magical. We keep texting and talking, and I realize she's way more than just the girl who's deaf. She's intelligent, funny, and she's not afraid to express herself. That feeling when I feel this connection growing between us. We exchange numbers, and over the next few weeks, we keep talking and hanging out. How do you hear things if you're deaf? I don't hear with my ears. I feel vibrations and read lips. I sense music through the rhythm. That's amazing. It's how I've learned to live. I don't miss what I don't know. Sometimes we go for coffee, just talking and laughing over a latte or a cappuccino. It feels so easy with her, like we've known each other for ages. It's nice to just sit here and talk. Sometimes people get awkward when they realize I can't hear. Yeah, but you're more than just someone who's deaf. You're just you. And that's what matters. I like that. You get it. One day after grabbing coffee, we walk around the city together. She types on her phone and shows it to me. "I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like I've known you forever." "Yeah, I feel the same way." We both smile, feeling that warm growth between us, like something real is forming. That feeling when we start dating. I've never met someone like her before. She doesn't let her deafness define her, and I love that about her. We go on dates, visit new places, and have the most fun conversations. Even though it's all through texting, we get closer and closer, and I start to realize how much I appreciate everything about her. Months go by and I find myself falling more and more in love with her. That feeling when I realize that I don't need to hear her voice to know how much she means to me. We may communicate differently, but we understand each other perfectly. Her actions, her smile, the way she looks up at me with those bright eyes. I don't need words to know that she loves me. One night, while lying in bed, she types on her phone and shows me, "I love you too." That feeling when I've never been more sure of anything in my life. We don't need spoken words. We don't need anything but each other. And that's how I fell in love with a deaf girl. We have moved the longer videos to our second channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in watching more 4Chan Greentext story compilations. The link is in description.